Alright guys, welcome back. Dapper Dev. Back with the second part of this video, do your job. Let's continue on.
They don't want to be there. They don't want to do their job. I look around at everything, like theft in stores, security's like, I don't care. I hate this store. I hate this job. It's like, dude, does anybody have any energy left? Like, is everyone just a zombie now, a defeated zombie? Most people, when you talk about this, they just let it go in one ear and out the other because they're just too focused on their little gadgets or whatever. But like, dude, this is a serious problem. This is a real, like a spill on a table that's rolling further.
I agree, it's a serious problem, but it starts with the economy, it starts with the wages, it starts with giving young people, especially Gen Z, millennials, like it starts with giving people more hope. It starts with giving people a reason to care about things, right? You have people numbing themselves out because they can't stand their reality. They can't stand to see what reality is in 2025. They can't stand to see, they can't stand to see what America used to be and what it's become right now. I can't stand to see what America used to be and what it's become right now. I have fond memories of America, all right? I used to go outside. I have so many fond memories of America. Going outside, playing Super Soakers with my friends, airsoft. Airsoft was a big one, man. I always used to play airsoft outside. Playing games, just like freeze tag with a ball or lightsabers in the woods, or just going to the Palatine pool in the summer. We'd get passes. It's just going to the pool and stuff, right? With my brother and sister, right? Like, those were good times. And I didn't really have a great child. I didn't have a great childhood with my parents. My parents are another thing, but the times where I didn't have to be under their grip and I was with friends, like, for example, another time, in October, like, my friend would set up a haunted house and we'd go in his garage, and it was fantastic. It was great. It was great. And then, not to mention the GameCube and the PS, like, we still had games, but they didn't completely take over your life like they did now. They're not like the smartphones, right? These smartphones are more addicting than any video game that I've ever played. I constantly get reminders on my phone of how much time I've spent on this phone, like fucking 8-9 hours. It's ridiculous. But we had so many things growing up back then. Yes, we had really fun games and GameCube, PS2, but they didn't completely. Well, take that back. I'd spent a lot of, but I also went outside a lot, and did things and played with other toys. I went on slides. The point is, the America that Gen Z used to live, especially millennials, man, it's gone. It's dead and gone. It's gone. Before the internet took over, we had so much fun outside and getting to know each other. There was not a smartphone in sight when I was a kid. I mean, it was fantastic. It was really great. And we're just not in those times anymore. So, anyway, continuing on.
Further, this is a serious problem, and it's everywhere. Every single person in every single line of work seems to be absolutely defeated and just full of animosity, full of spite, full of carelessness. It's literal foundational crumbling before our very eyes.
It is.
I've always been the kind of person that tries to say, like, you can just want things done, you gotta do it yourself. Just do it yourself. Be a tough guy, do it yourself. Well, you can't do it yourself when people just cannot even do the most simple task at their simple job. Like my example, again, trying to get information on this custom metal that was supposed to be done a week and a half ago. Ask somebody that works at the place that I purchased it from, let me call so-and-so, I'll call you right back. Nobody calls you back. They do not call you back. They just hang up and go, F that guy. Stop calling me. I'm going back to TikTok. Stop calling me.
That's very true. Nobody, like, especially to get a customer support or like on Comcast or T-Mobile, you just put on hold for an eternity, and then you finally get somebody to just hang up, and then they pretend you got disconnected. It's a pain in the ass. I understand that. So
somebody else, dude, call somebody else. It's just this game. Nobody even wants to do their job. Nobody has self-respect anymore. It's like this garbage programming from the schools and the garbage programming from the social media platforms and the garbage propaganda here and garbage propaganda there has everybody's mind just polluted, full of toxic brain rot, like mental junk food, just full, poisoning us. And it's everywhere now. I can't help but lose my cool when everywhere I go, every single day, every person that I see is just a negative, grumpy, miserable, victim mindset zombie. Everywhere I go. People don't even want to communicate anymore. People don't even want to talk anymore. Everyone just steps out their front door with the most major chip on their shoulder. They think everyone they see is against them.
that's very true. A lot of people think that way. A lot of people don't. Most people don't want to talk to each other anymore. Everybody ghosts each other. Like that's why I barely put any effort into communicating, because just people ghost each other. People stop talking, or they leave you on red, or whatever. Like, it's like, whatever. And I'm guilty of that, yes. But like, I try not to. But most people do it, on the regular. So I get it, and people just don't care. So I just stopped trying. I'm not saying it's the best solution, but I understand where he's coming from.
Everything and everyone they see is out to get them. Everyone has it better. Must be nice. The morale is just beyond down. We are literally on a nosedive as a society. We are on a dramatic nosedive when every day, conducting a business can't be done because nobody wants to do the most simple task. They'd rather just sit on their phone or complain or just intentionally screw you up because they want to take their anger out on everybody they see because they've been ingesting this garbage. Everyone that looks like you is their enemy. Everybody that thinks like you is their enemy. It's actually embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing that more people are not able to separate themselves from this. It's actually embarrassing to me that more people, can't understand that they still have to, as a human being, carry themselves in a at least reasonably responsible way. And as much as I sympathize with people, for the hard times, I am not gonna be passive about this kind of shit.
Alright, well, there's not much left. But look, Dev, I totally understand. I agree with you. There's a lot wrong with the society. People have pretty much just given up. People have lost morale because they just don't think they feel like they have anything to fight for. So what's the point? People have stopped believing in anything. People just don't care anymore because they don't feel like there's any way to get ahead. There's no way to advance, especially in America and the U.S. right here. There's no way to move forward. Everything sucks. So people are just like, fuck it. I'm just going to be a shitty person because it just feels like everybody else is a shitty person. And everything sucks, and I don't care who I hurt because at the end of the day, I'm never going to see them again. And that's just the way I'm going to act. That's the way I'm going to move, and that's how it's going to be. So I understand exactly where he's coming from today. All right. This has been part 2. If you like this video, leave a like. Put a comment down below. If you want me to do more reaction videos / analysis, let me know. And I'll do more of these kind of videos. But, credit to Dapper Dev. Check out his channel for sure. I will put the link in the description. And until the next one, take care.